Shout out everybody that quote tweeted and replied to Jules's tweet and added me in it, because now I have a weekly radio show on Dash Radio, and it's really all because of the internet and Twitter and all you guys that supported me. So shout out to you guys. I love you guys. I'm out. Till next week. It's your boy.
Mars Fire.
Young bass guy, and I'm bass with the Martians. Martians.
Yeah, this is the first episode of the Mars Files, powered by 1AM Radio. Shout out to Jules. Shout out to Nelson. Shout out to everybody at Dash Radio and 1AM Radio.
Hey.
Today I'm here with my friends, Nate Dae and Zach Fogarty, my beautiful co-host.
What's up with you? We out here. What's good?
Chilling.
First episode.
We're here. We're doing this.
Here.
So yeah, basically I just want to say this is a new show. We are going to be focusing on underground rap music all over the nation. Mostly Florida, though, because that's where we're from.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Florida.
Shout out Florida.
95 forever.
Yes, sir. 904.
And yeah, so this is the first episode. We're here with Nate today.
Hey.
And yeah, let's just talk about it real quick. Basically, I was living in Florida like 4 or 5 months ago, and then Nate called me. He's like, yo, you can't be in Miami forever. And then the next person I called was Zach. And I'm like, yo, you think I could just like stay on your couch for a little? And he's like, yeah. So I came out here. And then
it's lit now.
We're
not doing goddamn podcasts in bedrooms or
yeah, we're in something legit. So I came out here, introduced Nate and Zach, and now we have California PSA.
Yes, sir. Available, you know what I'm saying, everywhere aside from goddamn like Google Play and other
Tidal.
Yeah, and Tidal. No.
Why didn't y'all put it on Tidal?
I don't know.
I
I pay for Tidal. I could have racked the streams up on there.
Nah, we could have, but nah, I don't really rock with Tidal.
It's not like extra.
Hey, Jay-Z, I fuck with you though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you.
So let's just talk about it real quick. Nate, you're from Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
What's it like growing up in Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, it's pretty boring. It's not like South Florida, like where y'all boys are from. There's not too much going on, you know, but it's cool. It wasn't. It's just to say the least. To compare, it's not like South Florida. South Florida's lit. Y'all got some culture. Y'all got better looking females.
Is that why you made that move? Like, what made you make the move?
The move from
Florida
to LA. I was going out just to get away from Jacksonville. I've been in Jacksonville all my life. I'm 20 years old right now, so it hasn't. I mean, like, I'm young, but like Jacksonville like makes me feel old or whatever. But I just went to LA to just get a change of pace, you know. My brother Henok or HK, he was living in LA, and I was like, yo, like I'm trying to just go out for a little bit. I'm gonna go there for 2 weeks. Like, can I, like, do you have a place for me to stay, or like you trying to link up? He was like, yeah, you can stay in the house. So stayed in the house.
Elaborate on the house.
On the house. Yeah, my brother's over at HK is the graphic designer for Brockhampton. My brother's over at Brockhampton, and I was gonna leave. I was only supposed to be there for 2 weeks. I was supposed to leave Thursday, and it was Tuesday. And my boy Kevin Abstract, we were outside with Romil. It was me, Kevin, and Romil outside, and we were just laughing, joking and shit. And then Kevin was like, "Yo, you should stay. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna fuck with you because I've known you on the internet for like 3 years or whatever, but I really didn't know how I was gonna fuck with you, but I fuck with you. You should stay. We got like 3 studios in the crib, get some work done, whatever." And I was like, all right, word. Like, no, actually I was like, yo, like, I was like, Mars, like, yo, don't play with me. Like, don't say anything like that and just be like, just kidding, because that'd be fucked up. He was like, I'm dead ass serious. So that same day, like, I literally went inside the house and thought about it for like 15 minutes, and then I canceled the trip. Like, I canceled the plane ride back.
Yeah.
And just got a credit for it. But like, yeah, that shit changed my life. Him asking me to stay, like, changed my life completely.
Yeah, it's crazy because that phone call that you gave me, that shit changed my life, bro. Like, I've been here 5 or 6 months, and look where we're at right now. You know what I'm saying? We're in this like dope ass studio, fucking
for real.
recording something that like I didn't even know like it was like this. Like, I don't know, it just happened all fast, and it just like LA is crazy. I think
LA
that's what I
bottom
want to
line,
say.
LA is crazy.
Yeah, I think
Can
that's
change
what I
your
want to
life.
say. Bottom line.
Hey, leave the house, man.
Yeah,
take
get
a
out.
risk. Go do something. Like, take a risk, because, like, I didn't know what was on the... I came to LA with, like, $300. No, like, $200, and then I got my last check because I quit a week before I went to LA and stayed for 2 weeks. So I had, like, $200, and then I got my last check. It was, like, another, like, $400. But, like, still, bottom line, I had under $1,000, basically homeless, like, staying on the couch, like, goddamn, like, type shit. So, I don't know. Take a risk. That was Mood Swings, produced by my
Guy
brother
over here on the boards.
Yeah, we got
DJ Zach in the building.
DJ Zach. Sheesh, he's killing it.
Hey, this is a lot of fun.
Hey, Mood Swings was produced by Ernest Zambrowski and Zach Fogarty. That's one of my biggest songs right now and shortest songs. One verse, one hearse, type shit. But Mood Swings was a easy, quick one because it was just like straight feelings. Like, I was like I was dating this one girl for a year, had to leave. Goddamn, just like with the homies, like, I don't know, this shit's crazy. Like, moving from Florida to California and LA in more specific, it's just hard. Like, it's not easy. All your families across the country, you can't just like go like 30 minutes to go see them. No. You gotta plan that now.
Yeah, you gotta spend money.
You gotta spend lots of money to like for that plane ticket, because you're not about to drive like across the country, not unless it's like. But
and you gotta find the time. Some things move fast.
People working, this music stuff, family got just like, it's a lot. But yeah, Mood Swings was a fire video. Me and Mars shot that in like 30 minutes. We thought
Something like that.
I mean, it probably took like 45, but it was pretty simple. We just like
probably took like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it was like a couple of different takes with the Ronin.
Yeah.
Set up like all the beer we were drinking. Was
No,
like
for real.
on the ground.
Nah, and like that was a throwaway video. We did that video. He like Mars edited that video the next night or the next 2 nights?
The same night, I almost think. But then I deleted it off.
No,
my
he
computer.
deleted it off. Bro,
it
good
was
thing
like
I
we
sent it
waited like
out.
a month.
Good thing I sent it out to some of the homies before, because I downloaded it on
WeTransfer.
off the WeTransfer on my brother Stokely's computer, and like luckily he had it, but we would not have the Mood Swings videos.
Yeah,
if
we
Stoke did
didn't think
not
we were gonna
have
drop
that.
it, and we were just kind of like
Oh
stagnant.
yeah,
We're
nah,
like, screw it,
nah.
let's
We
drop
had it. I was
something.
looking at it all week, and I was like, yo, we should just drop this, like, and dropped it, and then Pigeons picked it up, and then we was on Complex Snapchat for best new artist of the month.
That shit was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. So a throwaway video got us pretty lit. Y'all.
Yo, can I just say that like California PSA is like, it's like the soundtrack to like my 6 months or my 7 months in LA. It's wild, bro.
Yeah.
And it's really
It's so crazy.
You feel me? Straight for the soul music, you get me? Hey. You know what I'm saying? So Zach Fogarty, executive produced California PSA. We sat down for like a good 2 weeks and made a majority of the songs. Then we added some songs as we were mixing it through the entire process. But
yeah, I think the only one at the end was East to West, and we did Balance a little bit after, Balance and Nobody a little bit after.
yeah.
And didn't decide to add Balance till like the last day.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yes.
What was like y'all's first impression of each other?
I was like, I was like, all right. First, I was like, I don't really like, you know me from being around me the past
2 or 3 years?
2-3 years that I keep the gang with me. You don't see me with a lot of new people.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, Mars telling me his homie is dope. I'm like, all right, word, fire. He produced some shit with 12, and I was like, all right, fire, like cool. But I pulled up the first day. I was like, all right, this is lit. This is cool. Like, at least he's not like a weirdo saying some weird ass shit. But like, nah, he was cool. Like, it took me maybe like 2 or 3 days to actually like.
Yeah, I remember
come up
that.
with an
I remember I was
impression.
kind of mad. I'm like, dog, he keeps coming over here. He's not recording anything.
Yeah.
I was like
It
trying
was
to
like
get
a
the ball
week.
rolling.
Like, you came over like 4 times. I was like making some beats. Like, there was one time it's like he was like, all right, you have to record today, Nate. And you recorded that one song, and it was like, it was cool, but it wasn't anything great. It wasn't until like everybody came over and we were kind of just bouncing off each other's energy for I Feel Ya. That was like, oh shit, we got something.
Yeah.
Like, this.
After I
That's
Feel You
pretty
was
dope.
made, I was like, all right, this could be fire. Like, this could be fire.
And then it was like you were just like at my crib every single day for
For
like
the next
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
and
yeah.
we just made like we made like 8 out of the 10 songs on the project.
Mhm.
In that, those
And what
2
was your
weeks.
first impression of Nate?
I don't know. I wasn't really working with anybody new outside of like working with 12 So you were like, oh, I got this, my homie, he's out there, like you should link with him. And I wasn't really trying to make like rap music. I was trying to do other things, but I was like, yeah, I'm open to it because I'm literally like not. I was like, I'm literally not doing anything. I'm not working with anybody right now. So he came over, and it was chill. Yeah, I was just like, okay, yeah, this dude isn't like
Terrible.
yeah, he's not like weird. He doesn't suck. Like,
He's
you were
not like a regular rapper.
yeah, and you were like showing me like some demos that you had, and you were like, yeah, I'm trying to do more kind of like guitar stuff like that. I was like, all right, well, I mean, like if that's my realm, like I can definitely like do that. And I mean, it took a couple tries, but we eventually like clicked, and it just
Yeah.
like exploded from there. And
No,
it was,
for
it
real.
was tight.
Exploded is the perfect word because, like, these 10 songs are crazy. I'm going to come clean. I'm going to gas myself right now. California PSA is one of the most cohesive, progressive albums that has dropped this year, along with Scumfuck Flower Boy. I think that's one of... And Amine shit's pretty good.
And Saturation.
And
Yeah.
Saturation. What the fuck? Wow, yeah. Yeah, Saturation's fire. But, yeah, it's lit, though. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, yeah, this is balance number 8 on the project. Yeah, fucking
Check out the album for the rest
yeah,
of the
yeah,
songs.
you know what I'm saying? Check out the album for the rest of the song. But yeah, Balance is a cool little song for me because on that second verse when the beat switches up, I just like get to just let loose on everybody who was kind of doubting when I was in Jacksonville, because Jacksonville is a crab bucket. I think it's the same for
Yeah, I feel like Florida's
Miami.
got
Yeah.
that because it's just not as many opportunities. So
whenever one person gets that opportunity, everyone's trying to drag the one
Yeah.
person who gets the opportunity back down so that none of us got opportunities.
yeah.
But I think we kind of broke that this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress, but I just like think everybody that's like has that feeling should just like get out for a little, even if it's not like a permanent get out, just get out for a little and like
No, and that's why I left
Just see
Jax
something
too.
different.
yeah,
Like a lot of people in Florida have never been out, or they've just maybe been to like, I don't know, like there's a lot of people from New York and Florida.
Yeah.
But I feel like even those people like go back to New York.
yeah,
Not to say like don't stay in Florida, because Florida's like, especially Miami, it's really creative and there's a lot going on. But
Yeah.
I don't know, just like scene wise.
yeah. It's just less opportunity. I think that's just what creates that energy. Is just the opportunities fair and few apart. So people just see somebody having an opportunity and they're like, let me see if I could bring him down and maybe bring myself up in the process.
Right? No, little fun fact, Mars brought me to my first Miami show, booked me for my first Miami show.
Shout out Jose. Shout out Rents Due.
Yep, shout out Renz Dude, you know what I'm saying? They
LA
just got
show
off.
coming soon.
Yep, LA show hopefully coming soon.
Coming real soon.
Okay, word.
Real soon.
But Mars booked me for my first Miami show, and then after that, I was doing like a series of Miami shows for like 2-3 months. Like every weekend, I had a show, or like in the middle of the week, I'd have a show, and I was like still in high school and shit. But
Damn, for real, I didn't know that.
yeah, to what I'm saying is that I've even outgrown like Miami. Like the opportunities are short as hell. Like
Mhm.
Well, Florida too, because
in Florida, yeah, Florida in general,
I
yeah,
feel like Jacksonville's
dead.
The opportunities are a
Dead.
lot less. And then in Miami, it's just kind of like there's a lot of shows, but a lot of them are all the same. There's no like real opportunity in there. It's more just like the same
Local.
people come out,
Yeah.
they see me, and the same people.
But I
fuck
feel
with
like
my
the scene
music.
is growing. Like
No,
from what it
definitely
was,
is. Yeah,
from
yeah.
what it was like 2
And
or
I
3
haven't-
years ago.
I haven't really been there in like 2 or 3 years, so I don't really know. And I see like all my friends doing great things. Like shout out to Nick, Space Tapes, Bear.
Mm-hmm. Bear's
3
Fires
Points
Project.
always is
Rolling Loud is like
doing
the
things.
biggest thing now.
We're global
Rolling Loud's-
now.
Yeah, Rolling Loud's global now. Like people are making the opportunities, and Miami is getting bigger, and it's what I always thought. It's gonna take time, you know. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
I still think it needs like a few more years to grow, and if you're not willing to be patient and wait for that, then go see some
I
other
feel you.
things and get it where you can, you know.
New York's got a sound. LA's got it, or California has a sound.
Texas.
And Texas has a sound.
Atlanta,
and now
obviously.
Atlanta and Florida is about to be in that mix.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Niggas gonna be
Super
like,
in
oh,
that
he's got a
mix.
Florida sound. Like, nah,
Yeah.
like people be saying, oh, like if he's lyric, New York. If he's got a wavy ass beats, you know what I'm saying? California. Or he's got the chopped and screwed kind of dark shit. Houston or whatever, Texas. But now people are about to hear that 808 thump and be like, oh, is he from Florida? Da, da, da. Like,
Let's switch it to Zach real quick. So for those that don't know, Zach is one of my best friends. He's an amazing producer, engineer. What else?
guitarist.
Radio
Guitarist,
co-host.
Yes,
radio
that as well.
co-host. So you before this happened, you weren't really working with anybody outside of 12lin.
Yeah.
Like why?
It's just I don't know. I met Vars like 4 or 5 years ago, and we just clicked. We had this band thing, and I was just like fully invested in it. And then I moved out here. The band thing wasn't really a thing anymore, but I was still working with him, and he kind of did his solo thing. But it's also like I moved out to LA, and kind of just the first year, now that I'm thinking about it, felt like a vacation. Like I wasn't really focused and like trying to make anything happen. And
Yeah.
So I was just still working with him, and I wasn't really meeting people that like I wanted to work with. I also felt like I had to grow more. I like wasn't ready to
Yeah.
like really.
You weren't in like the headspace.
Yeah. But then like second year moving into my new spot, I kind of got restless. I was like, okay, now I've been here for 2 years, like, or this is year 2. Like I haven't accomplished anything. Like I gotta turn it up.
Yeah, and then around that time is when you started working with like, what's her name? Emma?
Well, no, I was working with her last year, but that didn't really,
Turn into anything?
yeah, it just wasn't, it didn't flow as well as, like, I didn't click as well as I do with other people.
Yeah.
So it didn't.
And
really-
like making music with 12 was just like easier. It just came more natural.
Yeah, we just knew each other. Like we just bounced ideas off each other, and it just worked, and we all got excited about it. So I didn't really have that with anybody else yet. But then you told me about Nate, and I was like, all right, I'm open to like, I need something new. Like,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as we did I Feel Ya, it was like, all right, cool. This works again. This is tight. This is fun. And it
I'm gonna
kinda,
come
like,
clean. I
pushed me.
started losing hope like third day in. I was like, fuck, maybe his beats are too like progressive for me, and I like need to be like, I don't know. I was losing hope like third day in, and then the fourth day or second or third or whatever, the last day that I Feel You was made, I was like, all right, word.
Yeah.
We're in this. We finally made a full, complete, next level sounding song.
No, it was cool too, because we did that, and then things started moving even more. Like Bear came out. Shout out to Bear. We're gonna play one of his songs later.
Bear.
Me and him made like an EP in like a week, which is sick. You introduced me to Roy.
Roy
I've
Blair.
made a couple of songs with Roy. I think I got one on his album.
Mhm.
Should be coming
Soon. Question mark,
Shout
question
out
mark,
to
question
Roy.
mark. Shout out Roy.
Shout out Roy.
Hopefully we can get him on here.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, we will have Roy on here. And yeah, I mean, got more things going now. I just feel like the momentum's picked up, and like I'm on a roll now, so it's fun.
Yo, Nate, so what are you listening to right now?
What am I
heavy
listening
rotation?
to? Okay, what am I listening to? I tried to pull up my Apple Music, but what am I listening to?
I just listen to like Amine and SZA. And
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
I'm
Y'all
sorry.
really
Yeah.
like that Amine album. I really haven't.
No,
gotten
I
into
like
it
a
yet.
couple of them.
Yeah,
I
now
like
that
a couple of
now that I've
songs.
had time to let it sit, I'm not in love with the whole thing, but there's some great songs on it.
Shout
There
out
are
to
some
Amine
fire.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have heard some of the songs and I do fuck with it.
I'm
yeah, he's
listening
a great
to
artist.
really I'm gonna come clean because I'm ready to get back in the mode of making another album. I've been listening to California PSA. I'm gonna come all the way clean, not to self promote or anything like that, you know.
Merch
But-
out now.
Merch out now, yes, as well, NateDae.com, you know what I'm saying. But no, I've been listening to like the Saturation album, Amine album, SZA. I still listen to Damn by Kendrick.
Oh yeah,
And that's really it. I don't really like, yeah, but
So here we are coming to the end of this.
the Mars Files, the first
Mars
episode.
Files, the first episode.
First episode.
I mean, Nate, is there anything you want to touch on that we didn't really get to before we go into another little segment?
Buy California PSA merch.
Yes, I'm gonna just keep
NateDae.com.
replaying that. You know what I'm saying? Keep re-saying that. You know, merch out now. The album out. Apple Music, Spotify.
Plug.
Fuck SoundCloud, even though it's on SoundCloud. I think California PSA is gonna be the last thing I upload on SoundCloud. Not unless it's like some real like. Some real like throwaway ass
Or like
shit.
just rare shit that's not gonna make the album.
Not even.
You could still
bro.
put some rare stuff on there. You could still like.
I
mean,
honestly want SoundCloud.
That's
to
a good.
die
That's
off.
a good segue though, because this is some shit that X just dropped.
And it's on SoundCloud.
2 or 3 days ago.
All right,
it's on
word. Well,
SoundCloud.
he came up off SoundCloud. I didn't even. That's a discussion in itself. But
that's fine. We don't need to
whatever.
talk about that.
New X shit.
This is OK Shorty XXX Tentacion.
Yeah,
For real, though.
Like I
feel
liked it when I heard it on SoundCloud yesterday on your phone, but like I like it a lot more.
Yeah, no, that's my third time listening. The first time I was like, "This sucks." Second time, I still didn't have an opinion because you were listening on my phone. But like, yeah, on speakers, that shit booms. That shit's fire.
Shit is
Yeah.
fire.
That's funny though. I thought we were gonna be able to react a little bit better to it because yesterday you weren't really fucking with
I
it,
know,
and
I was
I'm like,
I heard it.
I'm like, all
and,
right, cool. Now there's some juxtaposition, so we could like talk about it a
No,
little. But
unfortunately, we can't because that was fire.
That was fire.
Fuck with it.
shout out to X, yo.
Bro,
fucking-
shout out Florida in general. We're
Yeah,
on
man.
fire, bro.
It's crazy, dude.
His album's coming next month. Or
Can't
this
wait.
month.
This month.
No, this month. Yeah.
a day
Can't
before
wait.
my birthday, the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
21
wait.
boys.
I'm interested to see what it's like. Yeah.
That's actually the
finally.
best interview I've ever done too. Is the X interview
Mm.
on the podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/the new Miami. Check it out.
In you, not NEW.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, the NU Miami. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could just wrap it here.
Gang.
We said 10 songs. We got one more.
Whew.
We got one more. Perfect.
It's another X song. This is Daniel's pick.
Yeah, this is like number 2 in the Uber. Like number 1's Ice Boy. Number 2, Let's Pretend We're Numb. Tune in next week for another episode of the Mars Files, powered by 1AM Radio.
Shout out to Jewel. Shout out to Dash.
Shout out Jules. Shout out Dash. Shout out everybody that quote tweeted and replied to Jules's tweet and added me in it, because now I have a weekly radio show on Dash Radio, and it's really all because of the internet and Twitter and all you guys that supported me. So shout out to you guys. I love you guys. I'm out. Till next week. It's your boy.
Mars Fire. Oh.
As a fair warning to everyone listening to the song, I advise you not hide your feelings. Don't pretend to be okay when you're not okay. Don't pretend to be happy when you're sad. It'll only lead to your misery.